Yeah, don't ever worry about being the first time that you've talked in this. I am a frequent lurker of like 90% of the streams that I watch. Just setting up some stuff. I have a lot of tabs open. Bum, 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 bum. So, how's this for sound balancing right now? I tried to make everything sound roughly the same. There might be some differences between volumes with the videos we're going to be seeing though, because some of them are literally like uploaded in 2006 and stuff. Let's see. Yeah, we have a 2006 video, 2011, another 2011, and apparently this one was made in 2021, but it's of the first like ever footage of Zelda, so it's like crusty. It's so good. Hello. Are you all ready to learn, class? Do you like my teacher stick? That's literally the steel pipe from one of the Silent Hill games. Because I didn't want to I didn't want to look for. I don't even know what they're called. I just called it a teacher stick. Is that what it's called? How is everyone today? You'll never make it there. Smack. Oh yeah, pointer. See, I only have studied the ways of the Zelda. Pointer sticks are not part of the curriculum. Hello. Okay, okay. Let's see, let's see. Is everyone here and ready to learn? because I'm ready to do some teaching. Let's get rid of that one right there. There we go. It means that we're starting now. So I won't lie, this first part of the stream is entirely yeah, I love this part, talking about N64 beta content, especially like Ocarina of Time, as we're about to get into. Um, but yeah, this part is kind of just off the cuff here, I won't lie. I'm just going to be talking about why it's important to me that, to talk about Zelda 64 and stuff. Because once upon a time, where's the right music? Baby Sonia discovered the internet. as you want to do, right? But on the internet, I of course searched Zelda stuff because I was a Zelda fan even as a little baby. And somehow I got onto this like Ocarina of Time site that just showcased all of the old beta Nintendo 64 stuff, and it was so cool, and there was so many like rumors and stuff of what could be in the game and stuff. And you want to know like the music that was playing in the background? I pressed. Here we go. I had no idea what X-Files was. So I was like, what is this creepy music? Okay. But I could never find the site again because, you know, this was probably... I can't remember how old this would have been. But, you know, websites come, bedsites go. Yeah, this is the beta Zelda's Lullaby, obviously. Okay, let's get rid of this. Now, which one is it? Not that one. Not that one. This one. Once upon a time, a long time ago, in 1995, there was the first ever Legend of Zelda Nintendo 64 footage. And he looked like this. Look at him, look at this baby man. Look how small this image is, because this is how high the quality of the image was. You can't get a higher quality of this image. It was all magazine screens and all that kind of stuff. So it was based off the, whatchamacallit, the original Legend of Zelda Link designs, so this is like the first ever Link, a little chunky little man. No gameplay or anything. There was this like a cinematic cutscene that looked like... Free him both. You're right though. This is permanently at 144p, by the way. This was made... This is how old this is. Look at this quality graphics. It's actually motions pretty well, I won't lie. And that's it. That was the first ever Zelda footage, all the way in 1995. Because the thing is, Nintendo had no clue how to make a 3D game, let alone a 3D Zelda one. Oh, this is getting intense music, wow. They would take a lot of different iterations to actually make what they wanted. So next they came up with was... Look at the Stalfos. I love this. Yeah, it was very shiny. I liked it. There's a whole bunch of different formats, and we can tell by the way that they had the formats of the buttons. So like A and B was the next one, I believe, and then it was A and a whole bunch of C sticks. And then it was the control scheme almost completely being like the one in Ocarina of Time, but the B and A buttons were mixed around. And let me tell you, that's very confusing. That's how it is in the actual demo that we're gonna get to in a couple of minutes. But man, no, you need to come back. You need to play the entire time X-Files feeds. I need to feel nostalgic. But here is the first concept art of Link before he became a himbo, like you said. It's very like Western cartoon, I feel like this one. Like Jack and Daxter actually. You could tell me that's just like someone drawing Jack as Link, and I'd be like, yeah, I believe you. I also like how he has like a slightly ruined like tunic and cloth and all that kind of stuff. And you can tell like other things like the way that the shield design is here, different. It's a little rupee thing. Link has more of a strawberry. Like he almost has my hair color actually now that I think about it. That's pretty cool. And you have these like rusty ass like skeletons that look like they can be from Mario and all that kind of stuff. And coming up here, see this shot right here? That's where the Triforce is. And that's where people thought there was a Triforce dungeon where you could go and get the Triforce in Ocarina of Time after doing all these secret things. Of course, that never happened. This is just a beta version of Ganon's Tower. And they just wanted like a cool like whatchamacallit hero shot, I guess, of like Link getting the Triforce and all that kind of stuff. And it worked. It just worked too well because everyone wanted the Triforce. But I like how it's showing like all this H-Bomber guy stuff because I watched like Pathologic again recently, but you know. I think it's this one, and I think this one actually has music, so let's pause that. Oh yeah. And that's it. Let's play it, okay? But like, it's so different from like what we have seen today. Yeah, it has a lot of funky music. It's not going to be the last funky music you hear in this little preamble. But yeah, this is the A and B section. Everything's super cartoony. They have no idea what they're going to do and all that kind of stuff. Nope. I have so many tabs open, you guys. So many. But like, a couple of years ago, we've actually found some of the rooms in like old leaked demos and stuff like that. So like, this has always been called the Stalfos room, where you can fight the Stalfos in this very shiny room and all that kind of stuff. And we also found this one here, so that's pretty cool. I say we, but I've always just lurked and watched all this. And then you have stuff like, oh wait, we need the X-Files theme. That's important. This is the first Hyrule Castle, and apparently it looks a lot like some beta Mario town, like dry docks. I haven't played Mario 64, so I am not well knowledged in that. And then you had like some NPCs, a village, Hyrule Castle, all that kind of stuff. Link could also jump manually. We'll get to that. And we have like shiny iron knuckles and stuff. They're so shiny, and they have this weird like loincloth thing on their crotch area. It's great. I love it. I really do actually like the design of like Beta Link. I like his like brown sleeves. I think it looks cute. Damn it, die ones. And we have this NPC over here. You can probably just barely see my mouse wiggling. Her name is Aria. She was supposed to be like your BFF, kind of like Hylian buddy and stuff. And here's the Dodongo's Cavern. This is why I keep on saying that Dodongo's Cavern is like one of the first dungeons designed, because it showed up in like literally the first stage of Zelda. It probably wasn't like, you know, supposed to be the second dungeon in the entire game and all that kind of stuff. But it definitely stuck around in concept and design. They also have like Ganon's Castle, completely already done, but not in the finished way, just a Ganon's Castle, because they were going to do a Super Mario 64 where they just had everything set in the actual dungeon, and you just go into like probably portraits as well, just to go to different lands and stuff. So I'm glad that they mixed it up, because as much as I think Mario 64 is a cool thing, I'm glad that Zelda wasn't exactly the same. I also really love this old Poe design and stuff like that. But next we get into the C button area. I have a feeling this is why people just do like actual edited versions of this instead of just like the chaos that I'm doing. Okay, so I found 2 of these ones. Here is jump into paintings for GoldenEye. And this is what I mean about the skybox being like one of the first things completed. Look at that skybox. Look at that skybox. Doesn't that look familiar? iCarly? Damn. And then I like this name because it's called the Cuckoo's Trailer. And there's 2 versions of it, and they added it to this one. Yeah. I believe that's supposed to be the regular sword and probably the big iron sword. They just had no clue about putting like, you know, a regular sword onto just the B button.
Et voici, en exclusivité mondiale, les toutes premières images de la nouvelle saga du plus grand jeu d'aventure de tous les temps. Link revient fin 98, dans un univers en 3D temps réel. Zelda. 64. Un jeu bientôt disponible exclusivement sur Nintendo 64.
Yes, French. I like this. Do 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 do. Hello, just in time for the Zelda presentation. I unironically love the like rock music happening here. It's so 90s. I love it. Look at that downstab. Fantastic. I love it. But yeah, that's the C area. We're gonna see a little bit in the Space World demo, so I'm not gonna go too far into the detail of this one. But we'll just flick here for a second. I really like seeing the timeline here. Because you can see that they finally, after a while, figured out how they were going, and then they actually started this power through it all. And I think that's pretty cool. Those are the trailers that I stole. There's a brown sword. Yeah, like, the people who gathered all this together made a really good timeline in general. I think it's just really cool. There's the Dunga's Cavern again. There's the Stalfo's room. And here is the Great Deku Tree with a pink nose, which I think is a very cute design choice, and I'm sad that they're gone. And you're gonna see this later, but the cuckoos have very skinny necks. I don't know why. They're so weird. And I like how most of them you can tell are like magazine scans as well. Like, look at this area right here. It just has a little border of magazine scan. But now, we all thought this was like lost to time for a long time. Ha ha ha. Because, you know, people don't save their beta stuff. Because, you know, it's beta. You don't need it anymore technically. And I agree most of the time. Like, most of the time with beta stuff, it's just the same game. But just looking a little bit worse and less polished and stuff. But the thing is, like with Nintendo 64 era, is that they had no clue what they were doing. Like, the concept of Child Link came out very late in the development cycle and all that kind of stuff. So, like, they had no clue what they were going to do with plot. Like, the intro was kind of always the same, but you're just gonna be adult Link, I guess, from the start. You were, I don't know. It's weird. You lived in the Kokiri Forest with all the Kokiri, but you're just like a adult ass Link, and you got a fairy companion and all that kind of stuff. It's interesting. But then there was this F-Zero game that was I don't know if it was like a complete version or a well, it's definitely a developer's version of it, and everyone went through it looking at all the stuff that they could find, and there was just half of Hello B, this Ocarina of Time beta stuff, which was just all this old stuff that was on these screenshots that we thought we'd never see. And that's what's really exciting for me, is that baby Sonia just always liked to look at these screenshots and imagine what they could be. And then I got to actually play them. And now we're gonna actually play more of them now. Are you ready? By the way, this is mostly a joke, but now's the time to redeem all your Zelda points if you wanna. Cause this is the Zelda Facts stream. Hell yeah, gamers. If you want to get rid of all your points, because I really need to think of more stuff that you all can use. Where did it go? Where did my thing go? There we go. So we're immediately going to go into what is the first ever, basically the beta cutscene of when, Link runs into Ganondorf properly for the first time. Thank you. By the way, Link has hat physics in the Space World version. It's very interesting. Wow. There's Zelda. There's Impa. That's a Friday Ocarina. Yeah. There's Ganondorf. I feel like he's missing some hair. Oh. Oh. Okay. There's a tiny little crunch that only happens in the intro here. I couldn't help myself, I played a little bit of the game. But let's start off with Link's house. Oh, we're a little baby boy. Yes, but no. So, first thing you might notice is that everything is the B button instead and the A button for sword. You can also run and stab. Hua, hua, hua. And the most important thing, oh yeah, Link's bed is gone. It's just a stump now. Oh, we can't do it inside. Okay. But let's have a talk to Saria. Hey, Saria. This is how the text bubbles used to look like. Jara is whoever is the quote-unquote Link's name here. Whoa. Okay, let's go outside. Oh, yep. I thought there might not be any music, so I got some relaxing Zelda music to play in the background. To soothe you all while we play Zelda. Let's set it up a little bit. So even the UI is very different in this one. The boomerang is different. The Deku Stick and the Deku Nut is mostly the same, but we have medals instead. We'll get to that as well. This is our equip screen. Look at this. Look how big and round the boots are. I love it. And I think Link is also different. He looks a little bit more cartoony as well. Technically it's not. This is all the concepts of that was in the Space World demo. Now, the first things first. Watch this. Nope. Watch this turn. Whoa. I didn't see you there. Hello. Goodbye. Hello. He has turning physics, which is very fun to watch, but it's not very fun to play as. Now, the other big thing in this demo, it's a bit of both. It has the actual demo, bits and pieces as a recreation of it, but it's using the actual programming that was in the demo. So yeah, it's a bit of combination. But yeah, Link can jump. I don't know if it was supposed to be like you have to press the L trigger down to jump, but if this was the intended way, I'm glad that they changed it, because you can't actually jump otherwise. Okay, hello! I accidentally drew my sword instead. Now, Kokiri Forest looks mostly the same, but you might notice these giant barriers here. This is because, you know, they're unfinished parts of the game, so instead of like just removing them from the actual like game and stuff, they just put giant fences everywhere. You'll see this in Hyrule Field later on as well. And this is how like the faces and stuff look like in the game as well. Everyone was just a tiny little bit scrawnier, and they had like a little bit of weird like detailing with the hair, like where the face parts look painted on, because I'm guessing, yeah, gated community. But then they were always like a darker color than the actual like hair parts, which was always a little weird. Saria also has that. Link is basically the same as always though. She's a very shy person, which is mood. Oh, I'm gonna turn down the music a tiny little bit. This is very dramatic music, huh? But you can still do auto jumping, thankfully. And this lady over here is called Fado. She actually shows up in the final game, but she has a different design. But like, there used to just be a magazine scan of her, and she looked like very different because of her coat vest thing kind of thing. So everyone was like, who is this mysterious person? Is this actually the Wind Mage? Bye bye. Hey bud. So you can just walk around here and you pick up the root items like this, all that kind of stuff. It's pretty interesting. People kind of had a bit more unique models, but they also looked a little funny. She looks like she's about to cry. I also like this guy. I like his little hat thing. Okay, let's have a look at the Deku Tree. I only went around Kokiri Forest, so I don't actually really know what's going to happen after this. Yeah, everyone's so blonde. I think probably the intro is going to be a little bit similar. Oh. Did you like that neat jump? That was by accident. Ba 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 ba. Hello, Mr. Deku Tree. So, I hear one of the first intros of this game, I kind of mentioned it before, was that like everyone was getting their fairy on this day, not just Link, but something bad happened to the Deku Tree, and all the fairies are stuck within him. So Link had to go in there and save all the fairies, and that's how you got Navi. And then you went on a big quest to go and find Zelda, and that's where the intro stops. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, looks like this actually has music. Boop. Boop, boop. Boop. Now, I know that this area is very different. Because once upon a time, with the manual jumping for one thing, and they had no concept of scope originally. Like, look at this. Damn it. It is very hard in design. I absolutely agree. Oh. Especially when, you know, there wasn't many like 3D games to reference back then. Like, today, if you want to make a Zelda game that's 3D, for example, it's still going to take a lot of time and effort. But at the very least, you have something that you can reference. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I was so close to you. Ow. I'm pretty sure. Let's try the boomerang. There we go. There's something just so inherently upsetting that the buttons are the opposite order. Yeah. And they borrowed a lot from a chatter. Oh, look at the tiny piece of hardness. You can eat of them. Oh, I'm so glad that they didn't make it 8 in the actual game. So I've never actually seen this part in full, so I'm very excited. I'm gonna be a nerd. I also like how this is the Kokiri symbol right now. I don't know if this was the final design for the Deku Shield, but shrug. Hello? Hello? Oh, that worked. Wow. That's impressive. Look at this. I am so interested in the Ocarina of Time beta. I love it so much. You missed the intro, understandably, and all that kind of stuff. But as a little kid, I used to just go onto this website that I don't know the name of anymore and just look at beta concepts of Ocarina of Time. But here's a cool thing. Did you know that the original version of the Deku Tree has windows in it? Yeah. For people who don't know that much about this, people used to think there was going to be like a wood temple or something simply because of this screenshot right here. Because like, why would a tree have windows? Why would a tree have windows? Oh my gosh, look at this slingshot! Yeah. Yeah? That's the best thing. I really want to see like old versions of different games. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that it's in Noon that the Deku brothers are so actually hard to kill now. So that's one thing. Oh man, that cut's deep. As a lover of Final Fantasy games, that cut's deep, man. Is this gonna be timed? Yeah. Yay! I got a Deku sequel! So, I don't know if it's exactly one-to-one, but they did recreate the actors for this dungeon and everything. It feels nice, like, all things considering, like... Did I just go in a circle? I guess I did just get a slingshot. And I did learn that we can do this. Ugh. Okay, I'm too short. Oh man. But yeah, see this? Imagine this is the first ever Zelda game you played. And imagine like doing this dungeon. Oh. Yeah, I love that as well. The A, B, and the A plus C. Yeah, definitely like... And the jumping, if this is how it's supposed to be, like, their intentions. Oh boy! Oh. Okay, what jump do you want? I'm gonna try one more go. I'm pretty sure. Do I have an... Yeah, I do have an Astra. Oh! I feel like I can make that, right? I'll change the job while I think about it. Astro, Astro, there you are. It's so cool though. I don't know if I'm gonna make it up all the way, but we'll try and figure out this dungeon. It's very interesting though. From what I've seen, the bosses were basically done though. It's just that just this in general, the dungeons, the overworld maps. We're gonna see some interesting overworld maps soon, by the way. I am excited for those ones. What Zelda effect do you want to be? There we go, Astro time. It's okay if you don't have any. Ba, 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 ba. A random one, you say? Okay, we're gonna try this one more time, and then we'll go somewhere else, and I'll also think of a Zelda fact. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Okay, okay. Oh. Let's see. Did you know that there is a Link sprite in the concept beta version of... Maybe, yeah, rolling jump, you're right. No, there's no rolling in this game, actually. In the beta of Golden Sun 2, it has like all the animations and everything as well. So, there was a chance that there was just gonna be a whole ass Link cameo playable. Yeah, I did it! Oh no, now we have to do this one. Never mind. I'm dumb. It's a very cute Link design too. It's like very classic Link, and he has a little vest. It's cute. Let's jump up this way then. Hell yeah! Another satisfied customer. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, thank you for the follow, everybody. Hello? Is this one of the parasites that they're talking about? Oh, thank you for the follow, B. Well, usually we need the boomerang for this. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Link has a very strong leap for a little man. Oh, we shouldn't be able to jump that. Oh, thank you for the follows, everyone. It's okay. You also see me like pausing there for a second. That's because I am expecting a cutscene to end, and there is no cutscene ending. Because like in the original Ocarina of Time, there's just always a very, very slight cutscene that plays, and I'm just like, oh, I can move. What's in this door? Thank you, by the way. Ah, Sculptulus! Well that didn't help me. Don't know why I did that. I know that's how it works in the original game. Spin! Spin! Oh! Oh, I do not like this. Hello? Please don't tell me this is how you had to do it back then. Oh, that would have been terrible! Oh! Like a bit of it is simply because like this is I am so not used to the A and B being the other way around. I am so not used to that. And it does feel a little wonky, doesn't it? Okay. Well, we all know what to do here, gamers, right? Plop. I'm also glad that there's still automatic jumping, because I would have just fallen off so many things. Ah! Is this the boss key? Oh, you just built the heart. That's cute. Okay, that's cute. I've been won over to the piece of hearts. That's adorable. Yeah, it took me quite a bit to get used to having a jump button in Breath of the Wild, but then you get kind of used to it. I leave you behind, sir. But yeah, this is the first dungeon of the game. This is the Deku Tree. We probably won't, like, if they end up being very long dungeons, we won't probably finish them just for the sake of completion. Because there's a lot of maps here. But this is... Hello? One cool thing about that Hyrule Castle floating thing is that we actually saw that in concept art of Breath of the Wild in one presentation, and they quickly had to delete that part of the video. Yeah, you're right. It does have that kind of click-clock vibe. Oh man, look at this compass. Oh, I thought it was Twilight Princess, but yeah. Ocarina Time makes sense as well. Either way, it was a Ganondorf and it was cool. And look at all this climbing we're doing right now. Wah, wah. Oh, I saw that. I saw that. Hello. I do like that there's no like ammo for the slingshot though. That's nice. Okay, what's in here? Oh, wow. Hello, everyone. Oh. Fancy seeing you all here. Ow. I don't think we need to fight like 3 giant Deku bubbers. I think we're good, you know. It's so odd and I love it. Yeah. And that's probably why there's 8 pieces of heart. Oh, that... It's so cool that like people were able to recreate it as well. Like, kudos to all the people who made this like exist. Wonkiness and all. Like, I have no doubt this is exactly the intended way that they had it in the Space World demo. And look! More light. Oh, double hit! I wonder if they were actually like parasites like that, and then they just moved it to the Jabby Jabby's belly. I hope that we'll get to it, but I'm pretty sure this demo has the files for. But like the water temple looks really pretty. How do I drop down here? Probably. Yeah. I want to look this way. Thank you. Like, it's not complicated. Hello? There we go. Oh, was it? Maybe. I'm not going back for it now, it's too late. Yeah. It's not complicated, it's just, unfinished. I feel like everything takes an extra, like, button press to do stuff as well. You can really this was probably like the most valuable like lesson they got was because of this demo. Oh, we've made it to the top. If I fall off, by the way, what is stopping the the dungeon? Oh, there's nothing up here. I bet we need that for something over here. I'm bad. I'm a fake gamer. Oh. Yeah. Okay. So we need to bring a Deku stick all the way over here. We'll do that after we cleanse the area. Yeah, looks like we can also not double him. Maybe I'm just forgetting. Oh, that's much better. Hello, sir. I know I'm supposed to be using the slingshot, but years and years. Oh yeah, there's gold sculptures and sculptures. Yeah. These are just regular sculptures, they're different. Okay. Well, let's go. Yeah, those are the tiny spinny ones, right? Oh, by the looks of it before, it took quite a bit, or if at all, for the actual Deku sticks to melt, so that's nice. But like with stuff like this, you can also see like their ideas of how puzzles should go. Already, I think that's pretty cool. Is it both of them? No, it's just this one. Excuse me. There we go. Hey, be my friend? Oh. I guess I did hit it with a boomerang, huh? And I'd also say like, 23 is number 1, you're right. Wrong button. The enemy placement in this game, it gets much better as it goes on. But I'd say like at this moment, it's more of like a 2D game placement, if that makes sense. It's really cool to see how like they had to figure out how enemies would just exist in this world. Because this is definitely very different than how they had it back then. Okay. Up we go. Yeah. I guess this is if you want to jump all the way down. Which we do not want to do. Well, this is mean. That might have happened. Oh, we're almost at the top. Yay! And is this it? Is this the entire dungeon? This might have been the entire dungeon. I guess there is a separate part where you can fight Goma. In the actual demo thing. So this is the final part. Ooh. Okay, let's go to the next part then. It was so hard as a tiny kid. So, let's try out whatever the heck Hyrule Castle is. It's exactly what they mean. It's Hyrule Castle. But, it's looking a little different, you know? I feel like it's missing a thing right here. And, seems a little bit like there's a guard post missing here. Yeah, you can even see it in the sky a little bit. And I believe if we go over here, this is where the Great Fairy Fountain is. But we don't have any bombs, so... sad day. But it's okay. I guess in this world. Yeah. We do have some guards right here. Hey, bud! I hope you get that one day, buddy. I do think it's interesting that the actual castle is mostly the same, though. I think... I'm facing the wrong way. The parrot? No, it looks mostly the same, I think. Look, Hyrule is just remarkably a hot place, right? There's no tree there. And there is this part here. I guess, like, you could actually maybe jump here. I love this green block. You can tell someone just placed it there because they kept on falling down and then they couldn't get up. Like, look at this. It makes no sense. I haven't seen the clip, but I know that's how it was like. Okay, let's see if we can jump it. Or... yeah, we can't jump it. But this is this baby Hyrule Castle. That's so cute. But here is what was supposed to be like one of the main appeals of the Space World demo at the time. You know what it's gonna be? Horseback riding, baby! They were so proud of the horseback riding. I feel like it didn't actually go anywhere anyway, but yeah, I could have tried jump from the block. So, multiple things are different already. They wanted to have the sword be actually usable on the horse, but they never actually put in any programming other than you drawing the sword. Let's look at Link charge with his sword. Wow. So they had like little like areas where you can jump over. There's Zelda's horse. And they also wanted to make it so you could actually just get horses in the wild. You know, like a little game that came out a couple of years ago called Breath of the Wild. And like in the Kokiri Forest, everything is, you know, weirdly fenced off a little bit. Where does this go? Who knows? They didn't put it in yet. Yeah, that's what I actually sincerely like about the Zelda games. They usually show up in one way or another. This would be, I believe, like Lake Hylia area. Believe this. Yeah, there's this. I can hear another horse around, but I can't see it. Oh yeah, and they had these weird green bushes. Look at these guys. I love this bush. Look at it. It's so weird looking. So bright green. But if you ran over it, you got rupees and stuff. Right? This would have been Kokiri Forest. Yeah, it kind of looks like Kokiri Forest. It doesn't have like the intro thing. And this would have been Lake Hylia. Not Lake Hylia, Zora River. And over here is what would be Kakariko. But yeah, they just had like this all fenced off. It was a little horse area where you can learn how to just ride on a horse. And you know, this would have been very cool as a kid in a demo. I think Lon Lon is also fenced off. Lon Lon seems to be like one of the first areas they wanted to put in the game as well. We'll get to that later as well. We'll definitely get to that later. A dog park for horses. You're right. But I have a feeling Death Mountain is mostly the same. Yeah. Death Mountain was definitely like one of the first areas that... Oh, you're looking a little chunky. But like in a different way, you know? I'm a jolly Garin. I might look weird, but I'm a good guy, Garo. The alpine plant called a bombflower. That's pretty cool. Well, I'm glad that this Link doesn't have baby noodle arms. Oh. So this would be the entrance into the Donga Cavern. Hello, bud. Looks like these versions do. There's the Tektites. And this is where the golden sculpture would be. Very well, buddy. And then there's this... You can't go this way. Rest in peace. So we'll have a little look through the Dongo's Cavern. I heard it's mostly the same, but I think there is some like very staunch differences. So I guess we'll find out. Can we break fences? Wistful skog. Do you know that last time I checked, that emote has been used like 120 times? Okay, first things first, we walk straight into the Dongo. It looks like the regular version, but really stretched out. Oh, oh. There's no BMOS here. Hell yeah, decking up, baby! Well, we know what we're supposed to do with armistice. They look mostly the same. Link Goro. The tick is what confuses Andrew, and that's why you get the room. Have him. Okay. Hey. You know, I never actually noticed that they have like the Goron's rupee symbol on their faces. That's pretty cool. This part's similar. This part right here. I wonder if we can... Oh. I feel like I cheated. Let's have a peek through here. Here's the Dodongo part. Oh. Maybe. Hello? But yeah, I don't know if you're here from the start, Beat, but Link can just jump. That's partially why you can climb up stuff well. Jump, jump, jump. Oh, this is new. Slash old, technically. Can I get by, sir? Thank you. Apparently, that's what surprised me. Oh, dead end. We need a bomb. Yeah, I'm glad that it's only for side hopping, to be honest. It's a little clunky that you have to lock on and then jump. Whoa, 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 whoa. This room is just so broad. Oh. Jump. I missed. And a fake gamer. Oh, is that the openable? Am I dumb? I'm dumb. It's just a door. That doesn't look like a door. It looks like you need to explode it. I could have probably gone past that other door as well. Oh well. Well, this is a familiar room though. Puzzle solved. I thought this was so cool as a kid, and I guess they must have thought it was really cool as well. I still think it's pretty cool, but like they must have thought it was cool if it was a thing that was all the way back here as well. Then over there would usually be a golden sculpture. I noticed because I've done too many Ocarina of Time randomizers now, and this is very different. Guessing once we have bombs, we can blow up those parts there, just like the regular game. Hello, sir. Coming through. Oh, it moves. Now, this is the screen that I saw that was very different. I watched a couple of clips, of course, as you do. Wow. Okay, what's in you? Is it bombs? Yes. Well, we got our bombs. It definitely still has like the 2D view with a different camera angle still. Okay. Is this explodable? Yeah, I love the kitty looking sprites. They're so adorable. Oh. Okay. We go down here. I see some bummable walls. I'm doing a very important tech demo of your game. Oh man, I love this. Look at them. I love the one in the back. Look at it go. I always thought they looked a little goofy in the fire temple in the first place, but this really accentuates. Oh, you'll see the spirit temple stuff in a second. Woo, Compass baby! Dragoon. Okay. Are we killing the Dongo dragons? Is that what's happening here? Okay, where's my Dragoon? Where did I put there's my Dragoon. So what do you all think about the demo so far? Are you all like Zelda fans that enjoy understanding how stuff have been made and all that kind of stuff? Yeah. It's kind of like, you know, childhood dreams and wishes for me in a weird way. My childhood wish is I wanted to play the beta version of Ocarina of Time. And now it's come true. We'll have a look at the people who, yeah. You can really see the Link to the Past designs here. I love it. I couldn't. Oh yeah, Link can't roll. Look at the things on the bombs. That's pretty cool. Sarah. That is so fair. You're just like, the person who just walked into the wrong classroom, like, hello? Hello? There's nothing in there. We're almost done with, like, specifically the, space demo, Space World demo stuff, but we're gonna be looking at other stuff as well. Oh, this room! This is the room that showed up in a lot of screenshots. I'm very proud of this room. And look at the attention to detail in this room specifically, you can see why. So this is what I'm assuming is the proper way to get to that switch, instead of just jumping off the edge like I did. Oh. Hello. Apparently the developers really liked fighting the lizard foes so much that they asked to put a second room to fight them again in. And I think that's funny, in a cute way. Well, I'm glad that the lizard foes are basically the same. Come fight me! Oh, look at them go! Perish. But yeah, this is still my favorite part about the movement in this game. You just turn slowly. I love them. I love lizard foes. It's just a very like, oh, I didn't see you here. Whoa. And this is, oh, this room. This room technically is this in the finished version, but it's not like this flamey. Uh-oh. Okay, we press this, and this is, if we keep on going this way, this is where that switch was that I cheated to get to, because I'm a filthy cheater. Speedrunning a game that I can't even properly play anyway. Okay, after this, I'm gonna quickly go to the bathroom. I believe I've been told that the dongos, the actual boss battles look very similar, and you can also just go and fight them straight up, skipping all the dungeon and stuff if you want to. So we will do that. I will be right back first. So, I think overall, the Dongo's Cavern felt much more like a 3D game, even though it still has the grid-based movement a little bit. Like, it's kind of still much bigger than it should be in, like, the big room, but it's not the Deku Tree. Thank goodness for that. But yeah, all the designs in this game, they're different. So we did that. Now it's time to do the special course. And you're wondering what the special course could be. Hey Saria, what you doing here? That's not Saria. Let me talk to my friend. Yeah, Rainbow Road. So, you know the good old Gerudo training grounds? This is basically what the special course turned into. Okay, what's in here first? I want to know. Whoa! And I'm guessing that's the dungeon. In a way, yeah. I really like that this is a giant ass question mark on the dungeon map, by the way. Archery course. Take course. Okay, so I wanted to do this one first. Because this might seem familiar, but not because of the Gerudo training ground. So, there's a Poe over here. And now we're following this Poe, who seems to be throwing fire at you. And there's like little fire pathway things here. Why does this seem so oddly familiar? You ask yourself. It's Dante! Oh. Yeah, this is just what Dante's thing is. It's a special course that they made specifically to show off Ocarina of Time's gameplay. And they're like, well, we need to put it somewhere, right? They put it in here? They even have the shortcut when you go this way. So that's pretty cool. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, we made it. Oh no, and now we have to find a phone? We're doing a race with the ghosts. You know, I never really had seen like Link's color until this demo. Because Link's hat has always just been like a thing that's been glued to his head. So that's the first one. And yeah, someone said like the archery weird mini boss, that's also in this one as well. I can't remember what the third one is, so we'll find out now. Ba 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 ba. Maze battle course. 4 ghost cold pros are hiding in the maze. Destroyed and clear the course? Ooh. Oh. Hello? Okay, well that's the first one. They give you so much rupees. Okay, where's the other 3? Hello? Lucky London feels a bit harder as well to do. Yeah, that's the old font. I believe the hearts were very different for the longest time as well. By this point, they had made most of the UI mostly the same. Except, you know, you can see how the map is different. There's a little first floor icon, which I think is pretty cute looking. And of course, the A and B buttons being the other way around. I'm toxic, I'm toxic. Toxic. Hello, Laspo? Hello, Laspo, where are you? There you are. I'm sorry I'm so toxic, everyone. Also, I like how this has been called a maze. Okay, so that's the second one, and the third one, I believe it is literally the statue. So we'll do that one, of course. And then... so we can go and fight the bosses, which I feel like I remember them being like exactly the same. but we can have a go at them, and then we can get even more older, because this game has some extra maps that we can go and explore. Now the problem is, I suck at this. That's the problem. Okay, we got one eye. Like, what is this eye steal, basically? You wonder, and then you find out it's just for a minigame thing in a video in the Space World demo. Thank goodness they made them all like invincible, huh? I mean, like a infinite number of stuff. Oh, stuff spinning. I was gonna be lazy. But yeah, that's the special course. Much more simpler than the 2 dungeons, but also like much more what we'd see in the final game. Technically, literally in some cases, but like I feel like this is the point where they're experimenting with size and stuff, where they're like, maybe we made stuff too big. Maybe. Okay, battle tool. Well, let's do Starfirst first. Oh, it's just literally the forest temple. Whoa! Can we win this? Who knows? Well, that's one. Part of me wonders if they'll just like running out of... yeah. See, that's a very interesting thing you brought up, is that like, they wanted to actually make Ocarina of Time for the Nintendo 64 disk drive system as well. This was going to be like basically the pilot to get people interested in doing it. But, it failed for one thing, as you can guess, for multiple reasons. And they just had to put it on the cartridge instead. And this looks pretty much the same. Yeah, there's missing some fog and some spider webs and stuff by the looks of it. Let's fight an evil spider lady. Oh. You have to, if I remember, you do actually have to look up to actually fight her, and that was scary as a kid. Oh, that's an interesting... Hello? Okay, we can stop, Tim. Yeah, I don't feel like fighting her. looks like it's not a great battle right now. Sorry for, See, I did that, but then it was just making the clanky noises the entire time. And yes, I did, I believe. Sorry for giving you a headache. I didn't mean to. Oh! Okay, let's get past that part. Okay. So, this is the other part that I'm interested in. You want to see the most beta of betas of maps and stuff? Because they have all the maps of all of the beta stuff that they've found of Ocarina of Time in this ROM as well. So, yeah, we'll see Sorrow Fountain. This is Kakariko Village. Hey. You can't really talk to anyone in this. And you can't go into any of the houses, there's no actors for that. Okay, let's also put some music on as well. I don't know what we ended up in. Oh, I like this guy. Really? He's here again. Oh, is this the beta? Yeah, he is the beta cuckoo. They have weird necks. They're so funny. I love them. They stare. They stare into our soul. But yeah, this is just the original Kakariko Village. They had no idea what they were gonna do here. Is this way the graveyard? Oh, there's a slope over here. Look at that slope. They figured out how to put something on a slope. I'm impressed. Bop, 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 bop. And now, hopefully I went in the right direction, because this is where the graveyard should be. And hopefully it actually walks me to the graveyard. Here we go. For some reason there's this like baby Dodongos here as well. And there's like the two sculptures and stuff like that. But this is how their first alliteration of the graveyard looked like. It's so like almost like Minecraft village kind of thing. The little graves that just have the same texture on both and forward and back. They have little crosses on it instead, because you know, I guess they didn't make the Hyrule Triforce a religion at this point. There's just like these perfectly like bricked areas over here. It's beautiful, I love it. And we'll also be messing around with the items soon. Okay. I think the Crockery Village is the same, so we won't go to that. Let's try out the Sacred Forest Meadow. So, yeah, we can go there soon. You might remember the Sacred Forest Meadow in the actual game. That's where Saria is. This is how it looks like in the beta map versions. And moblins were going to be more of a thing in this one. So these little guys were going to actually like charge you and stuff. And they were supposed to actually just take one hit to kill. That's it, you did it. Oh, look at this, this is cool looking. This kind of looks like that part in Banjo-Kazooie in the first map where you climb up and get items and stuff. Oh, Andy, thank you for the raid. We're doing Beta Ocarina of Time. Yeah, this would be the map with that Link fights the Beta Poe and all that kind of stuff. But again, it's like this very kind of like they have no clue how they're gonna put their placement down in the game. There's just moblins out in the wild like that, and there's Deku shrubs just on the sides. No, Deku bubbas. Excuse me. And then there's this guy right here. I don't think he's doing a good job guarding. But they didn't finish whatever like place this was gonna be, so very well. Oh, I didn't actually think this was gonna go anywhere. They did find a beta version. Like this is like the big whatchamacallit, the big dump that they found a couple of years ago on the F-Zero cartridge, and then they just recreated and put it together. So it's a little bit of like a fan hack, a little bit of a giggly, a little bit of a recreation. This looks like it's just regular old. Oh, 2 hits? Oh, look at these guys. Yeah, I could probably find the link afterwards to the big Twitter thread about it, but I've always just been this like giant Ocarina of Time nerd in general, but as a little kid I used to scroll the internet looking for beta Ocarina of Time stuff. Hello. Hello. I think they just saved over it. Oh no. Hello. Hello. Okay. Oh. That was scary. This part right here is just the big Giga League ones. The stuff that we did before was the F-Zero stuff with a little bit other stuff like the Kakariko Village and the graveyard I just showed off. That was just on the F-Zero cartridge. Okay, let's look down here. Oh no, I did it again. It's been very good. I've been exploring a whole bunch of... hello? I'm guessing they just didn't have an actual, like, way to form this room without putting a door there. But this would have been like Phantom Ganon's, like, being right before we go and fight him. I'm guessing it would be... this room? Oh yeah, and they also had like a whole bunch of double doors. And this was the arena for a little bit. I feel like this is definitely like not their intended vision at all at this point here. Because it's way too small to fight a dude in here. Look at this. Okay. Now that there's some other people here, do you all want to see like the we'll start with the oldest, one of the oldest maps that they have in the game. We'll do Chamber of Secrets first, so. You know that place where you have a whole lot of cutscenes? Well, you could actually go and visit it with actually no effects or anything like that. You're on the wrong one. That's the fire one. You can't. Some of them say it's a secret to everyone. And that's it. Oh no, I've been congratulated. Emperor is looking a little bit skinny here as well. This might have just been like her model for the cutscene when she and Zelda runs away from Ganondorf. Zelda looks mostly the same, I believe. Yeah. I think her face is a little different and that's about it. And also the icons for light, shadow, and spirit are different. The ice dungeon and the wind dungeon. Very different. Now let's see if I can find it, because there is the oldest version of Hyrule Field on here as well. I don't think it's that one. Here we go. So you know how we're talking about things being way too big? This was gonna be the original concept of Hyrule Field. This was gonna be... yeah, it's basically a military bunker. This was gonna be the gates to Hyrule Castle, and you can see kind of Hyrule Castle over there. It's not finished in any way possible. And we're gonna try out some of the items that we have in this beta version. The first one is gonna be... we get to be Navi! This was actually a concept they had in the game. You could fly around as Navi. But the problem is, and you can probably find out immediately, is like, if she could fly too high, it kind of breaks the game a little bit. So they would have to like make textures for everything in the game. Which, you know, probably would have taken a little bit. But, you know how I mentioned that I'm pretty sure they had the Lon Lon Ranch for quite a bit planned? We'll go over here. This tiny little house and this tiny little plot of land over there. It's probably... whoa! Copious, huh? Yeah, a little bit. I'll get to that as well. This is the Lon Lon Ranch, the first ever version of the Lon Lon Ranch. But talking about the Ocarina. The Ocarina of Time was kind of made for quite a bit, but it wasn't going to really work the exact same way, because you had all these songs, and I'm pretty sure they were just always going to be the teleportation songs, or just used for something else. There was no Song of Time or anything like that, it was just a song for each dungeon. I believe the Prelude of Light was actually the thing that was supposed to open the actual Temple of Time, and see over here, they have the Kokiri's Emerald, the Goron's Ruby, and the Zora's Sapphire. They look like knights, right? That's because they were supposed to fit into the actual Ocarina of Time itself. Unfortunately, there's no actual programming for the songs right now, but let's have a look at all the other stuff as well. So, I believe this still works like Nehru's Love. No, you ice everything. That's pretty cool. So this would be like Dim's Fire but ice. Whoosh. This is probably gonna be the same still. I think the effect is slightly different. And I believe this is just going to be a lot like Pharaoh's Wind. I could be wrong. Yeah, that looks mostly the same. So the Wind Medallion was supposed to teleport you. I don't know what you're talking about. The Lens of Truth looks beautiful. Spirit teleports. Oh, thank you for the follow. Oh, that's a name I recognize, I think. You're Vivi's friend, right? So this one is supposed to make you invisible? Oh. This would work a lot like the stone mask in Majora's Mask. And I guess it makes you everything darker as well. That's weird. And I believe... Oh, we can't touch the light medallion right now because we're using magic. But I believe it's the opposite. You could light everything up. Hello. We're doing Ocarina of Time beta stuff right now. It's a little bit of a showcase of everything that people have found over the years. Let's see. Over here, this is what's gonna actually summon a Pohona instead. You get that in Twilight Princess. You have landmines instead, which is a little bit like Breath of the Wild's like bomb system. Yeah. I have no clue how they're supposed to explode though. Do we just walk over them? Huh? Whoa. There you go! Megaton Hammer is the same. Hookshot is the same. Oh, hello! Yeah, they do look like badger shells, don't they? Okay, let's see what the light medallion does. It probably... oh yeah, I think it also stuns enemies. But yeah, you see this these medallions kinda in the game. You know, the light medallion is actually supposed to be the light arrows. You see the fire in both ways, Din's Fire and fire arrows, ice arrows, and Nehru's Love, and then Pharaoh's Wind. Like a little moonbeam, yes. And yeah, there's just an egg. This is just called a chicken egg. Hi everyone, by the way. I hope you're going well. Deku Knot is the same. Bombs are the same. The fairies look a little different, but only in the actual preview. It's still the same in the actual game. Whoa. And my favorite thing in the entire UI is how round the hover bits look. I'm pretty sure they're just gonna be Pegasus boots at first. And the iron boots, they look a little ugly. Oh, and they also had Mito be the Shadow Sage instead. Exactly, they're so fashionable, right? Because a little Zelda fact is that all the sages, except for Mito, are named after towns in Adventure of Link. The little punk, yeah. Impa just takes over the sage role. Oh, I guess they ran out of options there of what stuff could be. And this is how Hyrule Field looked like on the map. You can see that it really looks like did we fly too far away? We flew too far. Oh, there it is. There's Hyrule Castle over there. That's what the Rumble Pack is called, I believe, on the Stone of Agony. But yeah. There's just a lot of tiny, odd things in this game. I really do love, this Hyrule Castle. It's just so unnecessarily big. Okay, let's see. You all want to do a dungeon next? Let's do a dungeon next. Do we want to go into Ganon's castle? There it is. I love this version of Ganon's castle. It's so... It's something. Look at this guy. And here's the old, Wall Masters. And at first they only have this regular Stalfos over here. We're gonna see their original form a little bit later on. I actually did this, a little bit of this dungeon as a test, and I actually died, yeah, to an enemy coming up. Yep. And here is, L is real. So it looks like they're just using that graphic for a long, long time. Did I go the right way? No, I didn't go the right way. Wasn't that one of the big things they found out was that you can actually... It was actually you could play as Luigi, they just never implemented it. Excuse me, sir. Oh, here we go. Here we go, look at him! Look at the old Stalfos. It's a very skeletal kind of look, isn't it? Hello? Hello? Oh, you're a friendship me. And here we go. He's the first ever Dark Knight. I love this guy, he killed me. He's a very good skeleton, I agree, Matty, but... He has some powerful backswing. Oh, pain! Oh. Right? It really looks like a loincloth or a bikini. If only I could. You're right. But instead, I can show off what the light medallion actually does. Thank goodness for cutscenes. It stuns. But then you can't attack. I love this guy so much. He's so mad. I guess I am invading his tower. Ah, rest in peace, me. He's kinda got a German walk. Oh wow, that didn't really heal myself. It's okay, you don't actually have to kill him. Yeah, okay. I'll change it tonight as we look up Hyrule Castle. I mean, Ganon's Tower, whatever this place is called. So, assumedly, you're supposed to get something from this glowing area. And behold, Hyrule Field in its glory. Okay, I'll change jobs while we stare at this majesty. Is there any other places? Well, I'll kind of list the places of what we can see. Because there is the water temple, which looks very different. There's a couple of like places. I can put the Onion Knight there too. I'm the Onion Knight. What was it? Knights, okay. There's like a very, very old version of Kokiri Village as well. It's very interesting. I think I only have fighter. Is that okay instead of knight? Yeah, fighter and knight is basically this Dark Knight. I can make that happen. There's also like these very claustrophobic looking caves that they had, which was kind of like the opposite problem they had with dungeons, I guess, is that they're like, oh no, we made the dungeons too big, let's make tiny caves. Tiny creepy caves. Okay, and then Onion Knight. A friend bought me Final Fantasy III for Christmas. I was thinking of maybe seeing if I can change the graphics in the game to make them all like tiny Sonyas. Oh. Do you want a fun Final Fantasy X fact? That's not spoilers at all. Like, actually not spoilers, that made it sound like slightly sarcastic when I said it like that. Okay. And then we have a blue mage. So Tidus's job abilities is supposed to be Time Mage's abilities. So Tidus is actually a time mage if you were actually going to put him in a job. The main character is a blue mage. Yeah, it's either Tidus or Tidus, depending on the game. I always thought Tidus sound better, but I'm pretty sure the canonical pronunciation is Tidus. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. There we go. Let's go to the water temple then. It started off as Tidus and then ended up being Tidus in the second game. Oh, wrong area. Oh, disgusting weep. Hopefully it's the version of the water temple I'm thinking about. Tidus. Hey, now you're all just saying words. Well, it looks like we start at Morpher's place. I'll turn off music here because we actually have music here. I'm gonna be so sad if this is not the water temple that I wanted to see. Because, like, there is, like, a version of the water temple that's really big. Really, really big. And I'm hoping this is it. Whee. Yeah, it has the Kokiri Emerald and all that kind of stuff in it. Yes, yes, here we go. Welcome to the original water temple. It really is like... well, we can... Let's just jump down. Whee! Link's okay. It's a kind of... Let's see. Maybe 4, maybe 5. The scale is ridiculous on this. Cause like, look at this. It looks like a... How do I say it? It looks like it could be a real, like, temple. And then... There we go. Gotta love manual jumping. You're in a temple in a temple. And yeah, this doesn't actually have any actors playing, so we'll see how far we can go besides doors. But yeah, it's this big. But I always really like the look, like the visual aesthetics of this like done version of the water temple. It's just you know, I kind of shrink it down by a lot. Can we climb this? We can't climb this. Rest in peace, Link. Forgot how to climb. Well, Link. Let's see if we can get at least one more outwards look at this place. Yeah, technically I can turn into Navi and just fly around. Oh, look at the rock textures here. It's very like Kingsfield, right? Oh. So I'm guessing this would be a... Oh, thank you for the follow. But we should be able to go into Navi mode and fly up there. Whee! Oh, a switch! Yeah, so like a weird little teleport thing. The first time I used it, I thought it was just you fly around as Navi, and I went out of it and ended up dropping Link to his death. I'm sorry, Link. I'm sorry. I'm very curious about like these platforms over there, so let's go over there. Like, I feel like these things would have moved backwards and forwards by the looks of it. Can we go in here? This probably was filled with a whole bunch of water as well. But, like, imagine trying to play this dungeon. Yeah, just imagine this dungeon in general. How long do you think it would have taken for a child to solve this dungeon? I remember, like, having so much problem solving puzzles and that I'd call up a friend on, like, phones and stuff. And be like, help me, I'm stuck. But then I wanted to beat him at the game. So then I stopped asking for help. And then he lied about the ending of the game. What did that do? He said that Link died at the end of the game and then you got to play as Zelda. And you know, kind of like funny, I guess that is the Doom timeline when you think about it. So maybe instead he was telling the truth. And I like this like little arching area they have here with the bridge. Oh. Very like, definitely feels a little bit like of a Japanese temple. Just without the normal like colorings and stuff. Like, imagine this is more of a red tiled area. And that's Morpha. So that's basically the end of the dungeon here. Whee! And that's it. That's the water temple. Oh, I can't press pause while I'm in Navi mode. Oh, spikes! Oh, look at this. Can you tell that they wanted to put spikes here at one point? I love them. Okay, let's see. We did that. We did the Stalfos. Let's have a look at the test room. Oh, this is not the room that I thought it was gonna be. Hello? Oh, hello. I did it! And then they just had floating cubes to represent stuff. There's a button. And I'm guessing this is going to be a red and blue switch. Yeah, I don't think this was actually an Ocarina of Time, but they put that in Majora's Mask. Can we actually go through this? Because we're an adult? No, we're too tiny. We're too baby. Oh. The size. Interesting. I like how there's different colored hallways and stuff. Same materials, just different colors. The final room. Okay. Well, this is one of their test areas, which is pretty cool. Load of distance test, I'm guessing. Let's put music back on, by the way. Oh. As a kid, I couldn't help but like notice the fairies always came in before the Kokiri and stuff, making me think that like Kokiri was supposed to be like spirits and stuff. But now that I'm an adult, I'm pretty sure that was just the Lord being the Lord. Oh! Oh my god. That is a bad Lord. Is there anything else here? We found the hidden cube. I'm pretty sure, am I incorrect? But isn't that like a friend of Emily made Jezonos? Oh, sorry about that random like noise that shows up every now and then. Oh, here's the Kokiri village. Now, you keep on thinking about how big the Deku Tree is. Imagine if this was your starting area in Ocarina of Time. I think this area looks pretty neat, but this would have been such a pain to put in the actual Nintendo 64 cartridge. Look, there's Mito. At least a version of him. I don't know why there's an axe there. Oh, poor guy. And there's like a bunch of mushrooms here as well. I guess it makes sense. Kokiri, like, they gotta eat something, right? But this would have been the first intro that I talked about, how everyone was gonna go and get their fairies. This is what this map is about. Because if you go this way, you can go and see the Great Deku Tree. I believe it's this way. Also, Link's house, the only unique house in this entire like village, by the way. Everyone else gets the same stump. Nothing different. That little doodle survived the entire game. And there's another doodle here. A moon. One thing I did like was that you could see the Deku Tree. Whoa! Majora's Mask foreshadowing. But yeah. There's this moblins in the overworld, like regular ass moblins. I don't know if this is how they're gonna look like from the start, but because this is the only model we've ever seen of them, this is what we could assume that they were going to look like. They were just much easier to kill. Rest in peace, buddy. And then there was this big guy here. It was just supposed to be more like a mini boss fight. And once upon a time, the Deku Tree had a red nose. He doesn't have a red nose here, unfortunately. Okay, there's a couple of more maps that I want to show off, and then that's probably the end for me. I hope you've all enjoyed this so far. It's been a real blast for me. Let's see. There's like some special caves that I know exist in some areas. Oh yeah, let's go to Lake Hylia first. Thank you. To go with the original version of Lake Hylia, this is Hyrule Field, this is the original version of Lake Hylia. For some reason, Jabu Jabu lived in Lake Hylia. And this little lady over here, her name is Aria. I'm pretty sure this is just like a face that they made for her, because I'm pretty sure they had like unique AI that they were going to put in for Aria, but they never got to implement it. But this is a cute replacement face. Let's have a look at these cuckoos again. They're so funny looking. I love them. They're just so funny looking. What did I do, y'all? What did I do? But, obviously these places don't have like any, whatchamacallit? Warps to the next places. But you can kind of see what they wanted to do. Scripting also makes sense. I also really like the big ass rocks they have for Hyrule. I mean the water there. Like look over to the left here. Now we're trying to walk backwards. Walk backwards. You know there's like a Dynasty Warrior game for Fire Emblem? I'm pretty sure they used this exact same texture for the rocks in that game as well. But this area doesn't actually go anywhere, but I really like to think about what it could be over here. I have a funny feeling that this would eventually like end up into Gerudo Valley. It's a very long path as well. And I'm guessing this is where the warp would be, probably a little bit sooner. But it's cool, this is Lake Hylia, the original Lake Hylia. It's weird to think about. Okay, where to next? I'm hoping this is the fairy fountain that I think it is. Oh my gosh, it is! So you know how I was talking about at the start of the stream, if you were around, how people thought the Triforce was going to be in the game? There was a secret fountain called the Unicorn Fountain, and this doesn't look like it is the actual one, but it looks very close to it, where you just get the Triforce from the Great Fairy who lived in the Unicorn Water, Unicorn Fountain. And the Great Fairy actually had a very different look in the beta version. It's very crystal looking. I imagine we can't actually get the actor to show up here, but if you ever look it up, it's really nice. I think it looks neat. And let's see. Target range, complete grotto. We did the special cost. Test map. Yeah, it looks like it's missing the caves that I wanted to show off, but that's okay. Let's see. What's a good place to stop it then? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, let's mention the test map. Here we go. So there's a guy in Kakariko Village that just sits on top of a roof. Apparently, he was the test dummy guy. This guy with the neon pants, the sandals with the buckle on it, and this face. I love this guy. He's just all around this room and I love it. Like he's up there, he's over there. I love it. I love this guy. Thank you, beta guy. But I think that's it. There's like a whole bunch of tiny little things, but that's pretty much it, I feel like. Oh yeah, there's the shopkeep of his full body. They removed that in the final game. He's just a ghost in the final game. Hey. But this was Ocarina of Time Beta. I hope you all enjoyed it. I definitely did. Thank you. Let's see who's streaming right now. And if anyone has any recommendations, tell me. Oh, thank you for the follow, Crab Meats. I'd love to do it for more Zelda games, but unfortunately it was much harder to find actual footage and stuff like this for older newer ones, I should say instead. This is like a very special once in a lifetime opportunity for video games. And it's really cool to see like how even a company that's really good at games like Nintendo struggle to figure out how they were going to make this game into 3D. And I'm glad that they succeeded for multiple reasons, because you know, Ocarina of Time made me into a Zelda fan and consumed my entire life, all that kind of stuff. No big deal, no big deal. And I'm glad that everyone else got a little something from this. Okay, let's see. I see that everyone is... Oh, welcome to the channel! Let's raid Newbie. Him and like Emily and Ty and Off are doing like the escape room things. So let's go and say hi to them. Talk to you all later. Thank you very much for all the follows, all the highs and all that kind of stuff. I very much appreciate it. Love you all.